Today I'm going to be teaching you how to get an official UPC barcode for your products so you can sell them on Amazon, on your website, or another platform. The reason we get them officially from the GS1 is because these resellers of UPC codes can duplicate them. If we're selling a product where the UPC code has been duplicated, when we go to list it on Amazon, it could already be in use. And that is a major issue because if it's already in use, you can't sell your product on Amazon without changing your UPC, and that makes a whole big thing a problem. In fact, some private equity firms and investors won't buy businesses unless they have official GS1 UPC codes. Because of that reason, they've been burned before. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to get an official GS1 UPC barcode. This is a UPC-A code and it's specifically for your products, whether you're selling on your website, Amazon, or another platform. This barcode will be officially registered with GS1 USA so that anytime it's looked up, people can see information about your product. You don't run the risk of it being duplicated, ripped off, or stolen from you. Now, I've used other places to get UPC codes in the past, but I've run into trouble where they've been already in use on Amazon, and that's a big red flag for me. So instead of paying $5 for a recycled UPC, let's just go ahead and pay the full $30 price tag for the official one. Let's get started. This is what the website looks like. Go to gs1us.org to see what I'm seeing right now. The first thing that we're going to do is get a barcode. If you can't get to this page, try creating a login first. There are a couple options for you here. We can get several UPC barcodes, a single, or a global location number. We don't need global location numbers unless we're doing specific shipping. Unless you have a ton of SKUs or a lot of products that you need barcodes for, I would just stick with this middle option. Get a single UPC barcode. Think of it this way. $30 is the price that you pay to develop the product. This is a one-time fee, so it's $30 per barcode. Let's get one of these. The product that we're going to be getting this barcode for is one of my products at Scorchmarker. It's an all-purpose craft glue and sealer called Maker's Magic. So we're going to fill in the information for that product here to get a barcode for it so we can put it on our label and our packaging and then use it to build our Amazon listing. Now, there's a few pieces of information we have to fill out right away. The first is the brand name, which is the name that you want to appear. It's okay if it doesn't match your company name. This is just the brand name. There's no checks and balances here. If you have questions about it, click on the question mark and this will corroborate what I've just said. You'll be able to put in your company name at the checkout. Now, this right here is the product description. The product description is what you want other retailers like Amazon to see, not customers. Customers will not be able to see this data. So be very dry when using your description. You just want to simply describe the product like I have. It's an 8-ounce all-purpose craft glue, sealer, project finish, and decoupage medium owned and manufactured by Scorchmarker in the USA. That's it. Now we're going to add it to the cart and fill out the rest of our information. Now, if you have a t-shirt with multiple sizes and colors, like each color and size needs an actual UPC code. So it starts to get expensive when you have variations of things. Just throwing it out there. If that's you, you might want to get a bulk package. Let's go to checkout and I'm going to sign in because I'm already a GS1 customer. Perfect. I'm signed in as me. Wonderful. You can see this is it right here. Super simple. This is the product description. Here's the brand name. We're going to hit checkout. Now, the first box here asks if your company is tax exempt. Most companies are not tax exempt, so I'm going to leave that off. And then I'm going to fill out all of my contact information here. All right, the order contact information is self-explanatory, but your functional area might differ. Most of us are going to choose e-commerce. However, some might choose manufacturing, some might choose packaging, but for the most part, I think e-commerce is a safe bet, especially if you're selling something online. Amazon, Shopify, e-commerce all the way. When it comes to your job title, you can choose anything that you want, but C-level is like CEO, CFO, CTO, COO. It's the C-level team, the executive team. If that is not you and you are the owner or the president, you can just choose that selection here, but it doesn't really matter. Let's confirm the order. Okay, we're going to use the address they suggested because that's what they want us to do. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's confirm the order. Perfect. Now we need to agree to all of the terms. We need to agree here as well. And if you haven't read these before, please do. You can click on the box. You can click on the button and read the licensing agreement. I've read this. Basically, it's just their rules. This first box is all about licensing and the rules surrounding your GS1 UPC. And this right here is all about the exchange and cancellation policy. If you'd like to read any of these, all you have to do is click on the little things here. Once you've read them and you agree with them, you can choose a payment method, click all the checkboxes that agree, and then you can move forward after making sure everything here is correct. I'm going to use PayPal to pay because it's easy and I'm already signed in. So we're going to go ahead and submit order. If you haven't hooked your credit card up to PayPal so that you can have speed speedy transactions on websites, I highly recommend it. Perfect. Excellent. You're done. Now that you have this number, we need to figure out how to get it into an image that looks like a barcode. So they're going to email us after the order has been processed. But because you have the number, you're able to copy it and you can use a free barcode generator online. Now I just Googled UPC-A barcode generator and I copy pasted the number in here, and then you have the option to download this barcode either as a GIF, a UPC-A. You can change it so that you can download it as an AI or a PNG, all different file formats for all of your different needs for creating labels. Make sure that UPC-A is selected here and not any of the other UPC formats, because that's what we use here. If you want to save it in a different way, you can click on this gear icon and you can change it instead of GIF to PNG or SVG, which I prefer, and then I'll download it here. Another option is to go to Shopify's free online barcode generator, which I'll link in the description below. Plug in your email, plug in your barcode data, hit submit, and it should pop up in your email. Let's go over here to our email and take a look at what we got. Here's our UPC code. Here is our account number. And now we have everything we need. We can log into the GS1 site and take a look at it. Once you go back to My GS1 US, you can click Access US Data Hub. Once you're done, you can click on this, learn how to download barcode images. You can also click product up here and it will show it. But because the website's going through a data migration right now, you can't at the moment, but you will in just a few days by the time this video is live. The other options I showed you are great options as well. Shopify pulled through and sent us our barcode, but it doesn't have the numbers at the bottom, which I kind of like, so you can manually type things in, which is why I continue to use this online barcode generator. I hope this video helps. This is a very simple process. Please don't make the same mistakes that I made by going to cheap websites like snapupc.com and buying their cheap barcodes. It will only cause problems for you down the road. If you like this kind of stuff and you want to learn more from me, consider checking out my accelerator. This is the kind of stuff that I love teaching people. Otherwise, watch this video next. I think it will be really helpful.